welcome back to another episode of Quantus on the ftog server. I'm playing with slime. Slime on my face. Okay, let me get out of this, please. Stop bouncing now. I can't stop bouncing because the floor is bouncy and my boots are bouncy. Someone said they're going. Who? Look at this. I'm not touching the jump button, but I'm bouncing because I'm wearing bouncy slime boots, and I was bouncing on slime blocks as well, congealed slime blocks. Made it very bouncy indeed. I have been just harvesting some purple slime saplings. Now, I got these, and the first few times I was like, oh, where's the purple slime balls? Why isn't it breaking into purple slime balls? Because I remember Tinker's Constructs, you could break the leaves and slime balls would fall out, or slimy stuff would fall out the leaves. And then Grok told me that it's just a simple case of letting them despawn. It's a rare drop, but you do get them. Some more saplings, some more sticks and bits and pieces. No slime balls that time, but we will not be perturbed. There's bones all over the server for like bone meal aplenty. I'm pretty sure there's a skeleton farm working wonders, and people have been doing lots of wither skeleton farming as well. I don't think that was another one. But it's rare, but when they come, you get them. You get them when they turn up. See you there. Oh, I missed it. I was going to get that just there, and then step back and watch it. See if anyone falls. Doesn't look like it, does it? No, they're that rare. That's how rare they are, right? So, getting quite a few of them. I've already used near enough a full stack of bone meal. I started off with like 9 saplings. I actually started off with 1 sapling. I did it a few times, wondering why it wasn't working for me. I don't know what happened then. I did it a few times wondering why it didn't work for me, and then gave up and put my saplings away. I had about 9 saplings, and then I've been doing it again today since Grok told me this was definitely the way to get them. But as you can see, it doesn't seem to be the way to get them. For all intents and purposes, I could have given up again. But Grok told me that is definitely the way to get them. And so I did get some. And I could prove it, but it wasn't working for me, was it? It wouldn't let it happen on camera. But I have managed to get 7. I have managed to get 8 altogether. And I'll do a bit more farming. If anyone's got an idea how to make that a kind of an auto farm, then that would be lovely. But I don't. So I've got 7, which is a good start. Now, one of the things that I wanted to do with those 7, or one of the things I wanted to do with those, and why I wanted more, and I'm going to do some more farming of them soon enough, was to get some slime boots. Now, I like the green slime boots. They were nice and simple to get. And when I first started breaking things down to get this congealed green slime, right, I was getting 4 slime balls and then using those slime balls to make, well, the green slime boots. Nice and simple. They are a simple recipe, yeah? And any combination of slimes will make green slime boots. But there are also a purple set. There's a purple set of slime boots which are made purely from the purple slime balls. So they need congealed slime, which means I need 8 of these and then 2 more. So I need 10 in total, and I've currently got 7. Currently only got 7. I've used a couple already. I've got that to show you now as well. So moving on from that, one of the reasons I wanted slime balls was to get that. Another reason was because there's an upgrade for Tinker's Tools, a modifier that requires a purple slime ball. They're these expanders, horizontal expanders or vertical expanders, and they require a blue slime ball in the center of 2 pistons and 2 bits of lapis. I think it's just opposites. Yeah, it's just rotate it round depending on which way round you want it to push. It's basically trying to stick 2 pistons together to expand your tool. And I've finalised what my tool is going to be for bashing stuff around through a bit of practicing. Sure I heard a monster of some kind somewhere around. Did I not? Maybe it was my cat in the background. Yep, definitely nothing. There might be a pigman something wandering around. Eat a potato. Keep the monsters at bay. Potato a day keeps the monsters at bay. No. Okay, so the hammer. The hammer that I wish to have, right? We're going to go with a suggestion that was in the comments, a copper, well-established tool rod. We're going with the cobalt hammer head because I want the momentum and I also want it to be very sturdy and fast. We're going to go with magnetic because of the large iron plate. And then I'm going to put ardite on the hammerhead to get stone bound, right? So overall, we're going to get free bonus experience. I gain XP as I mine, okay? Which is very, very good. Extra XP. I've already got up to level 39, just breaking netherrack, nice and easy, right? Momentum. We've got momentum is just making it increase your mining speed so long as you keep going. So as I keep mining, it gets faster. Stonebound, the tool mines faster as it wears out, but does less damage. And magnetic attracts all the nearby stuff and also gives me a lot of durability on it. So that is the overall cobalt ardite iron hammer combo that I've picked up. And iron is also in there because any of the materials that make up the head of a tool can be used to repair the tool. And we've got an iron farm, so that's a lot of iron that we've got available. So I figured that was going to be pretty dang awesome. So that's going to be my Nem's hammer. Nem's hammer, just because you got to name it when you're going through it, right? And this hammer, this hammer will have all these traits, but it's also got 3 modifiers on it. It's got quite a high durability. It's got mining cobalt level, which is the best you can get. Mining speed is pretty high at 3.35. Let's just have a look to see how much that actually relates to in reality for mining. I'll just mine this out. Not too bad. Pretty fast. And I get XP off the stone, even though in my auto picking up backpack I was just getting cobblestone still. Let's turn the auto pick off that now. Right, so that's good. And on the other things that I can do with it, right, because I've got 3 modifiers, I was going to expand it to make it do more larger amounts, and I'm expanding it up and down, okay? I think that gives it a +2 height. Increases the height of the area affected by the tool. I don't know if that's 1 or 2. I'm about to find out, see if it's 1 block or 2 blocks more. Because we were doing a 3x3 before. Are we going to do a 4x3? We're doing a nothing because of the lag. Bang. There's a lot of people on. Ping. Okay. And it goes down an extra 1. And it also goes up an extra 1. Nice. Okay, that's one of the things that I wanted to test, because when I'm digging out the nether, I really wanted it to bang holes in the ceiling and in the ground below. This is just so that I can smash through, make large areas in my castle a lot faster. Do I have any torches? I've got 2 torches. That's lucky. I can just throw them down. Ping, ping. There we go. Did I have some more? Yeah, I've got 54 in my hand. Okay, I didn't see those. Right, so yeah, there's the new tool, Nem's hammer, and the other tool that I had, not that, gimme that, right? The Necron hammer, the Necron hammer, the Netherrack hammer. I actually changed the tool handle on that to be a well-established copper tool handle as well, right? I did have to make a new one for the other hammer that I had. Where's my other hammer? Yeah, this old hammer where I put a writable handle meant that the whole durability was knackered. And because I had used up all the modifiers, I couldn't change the writable element off, because I had already used the modifier for writable, and I can't take the modifiers off. So I put all that haste on it, thanks to the writable, but I couldn't then use it for anything. I couldn't take it off, I couldn't change it. Whereas this one, I believe, had a netherrack handle before, just for something easy. And I changed it for the well-established. And I also put a mending moss on it, right? So what happens is I get XP for mining the netherrack, and the XP goes into the mending moss, and then the mending moss repairs the iron the tool as I go. It's also got all the other things on the works better in hotter environments and all that kind of stuff. It's still as good as that. I don't have any more modifiers on this because I added mending moss, a diamond, and something else. Maybe it only started with 2. No, it started with 3. I'll put a haste on it, didn't I? Put some redstone on it. Yes. So that's working nicely still, right? Could be slightly better. Maybe I could improve it a little bit more, but it's pretty good right now. And then there's this. So I want to make some more mending moss for this new hammer. So what I'm going to do is make 9 mossy cobblestone in the vanilla way, and then put that together like so, right? That makes a ball of moss. It says there, right click a bookshelf with this to convert it to mending moss, and that consumes 10 levels. So right click and it turns it into mending moss. That consumes 10 levels of mine. I think it actually only consumed 9, but never mind, I'm not complaining. And then we can add that to the tool to give it a well-established, which will generate experience as we mine, and the mending moss, which will mend it using the experience so long as it's on the hotbar. And it's expanded to be a larger area as well. I wonder, the area is actually, yeah, you can do the floor area larger as well. Let's see if we can do that. Right, so if I dug here, I am actually getting 2 above and 2 below my crosshair. That's cool. That's cool. Right, so now I get the experience. Ting ting. Get the experience. And the experience goes into the mending moss. I don't think I can shift to show the mending in action, though. I can shift to show the durability, and that'll change the durability, and the durability will go up. There you go. You just saw it there, maybe. Maybe you just saw that. So it doesn't happen like instantly like normal mending. Like vanilla mending happens instantly. It absorbs the XP and it mends it straight away. It's not the same in Tinkers. In Tinkers, you've got to leave it on your hotbar and it slowly regenerates. In a very similar way to how the moss used to work, it's now kind of combined it with the vanilla mending enchantment type thing. And the last time I used the tools, you could put vanilla enchantments on the tools. I haven't tried it since because it was a bit of a waste of time. As soon as you logged out or whatever and logged back in, the enchantment would just disappear off the tool as if it never was there. It doesn't stay permanently, it just stays until you use it and then basically falls off really quick. So yeah, that's good. I'm liking that hammer. That's a nice new hammer to play around with in construction of the castle and all that kind of stuff. But there's something else that I want to do today if possible. And I say if possible because there is a chance that it's not going to work. There is a legend. There is a tale. A legend of a way to move bedrock in the Nether. And this is going to potentially cost me 30 levels, so I might go and do an enchant first. I might go and enchant some armor, make myself, what should I make? Let's start with a breastplate, I suppose. I should make a breastplate. Go and do 30 levels on the breastplate. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get. See what we're gonna get. Unbreaking 3, fire protection. Oh dear. Unbreaking 3. Let's see if we can get a decent Unbreaking 3. Fire protection for Unbreaking 3. It's going to be good for working in the Nether, isn't it? It's going to be good for working in the Nether. There's something. I don't know any other way of getting rid of levels other than dying. I don't really want to die. I want to put my levels into something, but I don't think there's anything like super crafting frames or anything available right now to be able to do such a thing. And I don't know if I'm confident enough in this particular tactic for breaking a hole in the bedrock in the Nether. Okay, so here we are in the end with the egg. They left the egg here. They killed the dragon. The whole server killed the dragon. You see the cobblestone pillars going up and around the place. They killed the dragon in record time. I've watched the videos, but I wasn't here to join in. They had fun, by all accounts, and they came over. And I've just like punched the egg. If you don't bring a piston to piston push it, you can punch the egg and it'll land within 16 blocks of the original location. It'll kind of teleport like an Enderman. You stay away from me, I'm not looking at you. I'm side on looking at you. And then you can just put a torch underneath it and then pop that bit out and it falls into item form, if you didn't know already. And then you got the egg. I've just been through the Nether to get to the End Stronghold portal and all sorts. While I'm here, before I head back through that portal and go back to my normal bed, I just want to show you what they've been doing. Grok and ftog'ians have been building an Enderman farm. There's quite a few videos on the subject that they've released already, and this is obviously the entrance platform into the end, and this is the way to the farm. I've not physically been there yet. This is the first time I've physically been there, because this is the first time I've physically been in the end. But it looks pretty cool, doesn't it, from a distance? It reminds me of the old school vanilla Enderman farms with piston pushers from the looks of the outside. But when you get inside, it's a completely different thing. It's doing completely different. There's, I think they just fall and die. I think that's the point of it. I watched their video, but I didn't really study how they were doing it. Like falling and dying in this sort of area, I believe. And unfortunately, they don't just fall and die from up there while you're down here. I think you've got to get up and get into a cart and have a spin around. So if you want to see how they built it, go and check out Grok or ftog'ians, see what they've done. Already there's a load of things going on here. I think this is one there we've got to sit in the cart and make them come to us, and they all fall down the bottom and die. So we get in the cart, give me the cart back. Come here, cart. It won't stop. Stop. Right, I'm in the cart. Now I'm on this route backwards and forwards, okay? So all I'm going to do is stare at the Enderman, and the Enderman should be attracted to me, come rushing at me, fall down in the hole, like down here, fall down and go and die. I don't think it's an XP farm, more of a drop farm. They've got a lot of cursed earth in here as well. Cursed earth is awesome for spawning stuff, as you know. And they got this kind of setup here. Hopefully no Enderman will follow me once I get out. Get out the cart. There we go. And let them go. Any more coming after me? All good? Okay, so they would have now fallen all the way down to their death, I presume. I see a gravestone off in the distance down there as someone fell out the world. And then down here, they all fall and die, and then all the drops come up through here, and we can get all the bits and pieces. So how many pearls have they currently got? They've got some storage upgrades and a void upgrade. I'm going to get a couple of stacks of pearls while I'm here. I might actually get some more than that and take them back to base. I don't really need this nether rack. So I'll have a quick clear out, grab some ender pearls, and I will meet you back in the nether hub to break bedrock. Okay, so here's the bit that I'm worried about. This is the untested on a server thing. I tested it in single player and it does work. So now I want to test it here. I've put all the stuff that I don't particularly want to lose in a chest down here, and I've kept only the things that I think I need. Some repeaters, a piston, some redstone, a lever, a dragon egg, and of course some ender pearls to get me in there in the first place. Now, I've picked a spot based on the map. Lots of things around here. We've got a portal to the end here, so we're going to have sort of like an access this way to the Wither Skelly farm and a portal to the end. There's a portal over this side which is going to the Ocean Monument, and there's other bits and pieces as well going to be around, but there's nothing kind of over this side, so I figured we could put the hole in the bedrock over this side against this wall, so the wall will come out this way, and we can put an entrance and a wall going in here to find some way to go up to make a gold farm in the Nether. Of course, the gold farm's going to be up there above Bedrock, but we've got to break through the Bedrock to get there first. I believe Thorgal is going to be making the gold farm, and I'm just making this hole because I've figured it out, and I wanted to set it all up as part of my Nether Hub project. This is oh man, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm gonna try though. The biggest problem is we've got the dragon egg, right? I've got the dragon egg, but if I lose the dragon egg, then we've got to kill the dragon again to get another dragon egg. Not that the dragon egg's that big a deal, and killing the dragon is possible in Minecraft, especially modded Minecraft. We can kill the dragon and get another dragon egg. I just don't want to lose it. I want to get it right first time, and this is going to be the difficult bit. So, first of all, what spot am I looking out for here? When you look at it through the F3, you can see down on the left-hand side, under local difficulty, what am I looking at? All right, and the bedrock that I'm looking at here is at Y123. The next one up, Y124. Yeah, the next one up, 125. 126, and then there's a 127, which is the highest point of bedrock in the Nether. The highest point of bedrock in the Nether is that 127 that I'm looking at there. So in this little cluster, I can see I've got a 127 up there, and I've got a 127 up here. Now, I need to set a waypoint right where I'm standing now. New waypoint, doesn't really matter. Let's just put it as 1, and we'll make it a nice light blue or something. There we go. Now, that is going to tell me exactly where I need to be to break the bedrock, right? So I want to break bedrock right there, so that it's only one block to break, and then I can get through and I can pillar up and all that kind of stuff, right? What I need from inside here is an area that I can ender pearl up through the Nether. Oh, man, I didn't bring a pick. I didn't bring a pick. I got to ender pearl through the bedrock, and that's a bit more tricky than it used to be as well. You used to be able to just spam to get through the bedrock like that, but now you've got to do a little bit more trickery to figure it out. So now I've got that sorted, right? That's my one spot. I can break all the bedrock around here and make whatever I want out of it afterwards. But first of all, I've got to find a spot that's quite high up that I can throw an ender pearl in and glitch through the bedrock. That may be a place up there. Let's see if we can make it. Now this is where it could all go very, very wrong. Very, very wrong indeed. What am I looking at here? This is 126. This is the sort of area that we're looking at over here. I can't actually get in there, but that is at the height of 127, so that's one thick there. That's the top level of bedrock, and there's 2 blocks of space. There's 2 blocks of space, which means that if I throw an ender pearl into that block of space there, I should glitch through and not glitch back onto myself. There's nowhere else for me to go other than up. Deep breath. Okay, so is there anything under it? It could be another possible. Oh man, I can't. Oh, I can't. I've got to just do it. I've just got to risk it. If it goes wrong, then I apologise to everybody for wasting the time and losing the dragon egg. I'm quite happy to lose all my armour and all my stuff and all my things. Everything's replaceable. The dragon egg is a little bit more difficult to replace. So I apologise if this goes wrong. What I've got to try and do is ender pearl over to that block over there, right? Which will glitch me out with my feet here and my head in the bedrock. That means that I will then be suffocating for a few moments. While the ender pearl has a cooldown, I can't get out of there, so I can't spam the ender pearls. But what I can do is face down and jump up and ender pearl once the cooldown's gone, to hopefully ender pearl myself out of and up on top there. And then I can use these things to break through the bedrock at the top. I'm trying to delay as long as possible. Okay, we're going to give it a go. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it now. Jump and get out. Oh, my days. Look at that. I was out. And it didn't work. What happened? Ender Pearl didn't work? Something like that? Where did that go wrong? Where did it all go wrong? In the Nether at those coordinates. So my death point, I should find that I've got I should find that one needs to go on the wall up there. I should find that I've got the point in the Nether that my gravestone is at, and I should be able to just pick up my stuff again. Let's hope. I don't think that my grave will be above the Nether, and if it is, it's still in the right place at least. We're gonna try that again, and this time succeed. Let's hope. Oh my days! What have I done? Glitching through, not so easy as first thought. Let's get this and break through here again. Okay, got all my stuff. Nope, but I have got that. Okay, so let's put this back. And let's build up again and try again. Okay, there's my gravestone. Can I break my gravestone from here? I cannot break my gravestone from here either. Okay, do I need to be standing on my gravestone to break it? Do I need to catch it at a certain point? Am I now knackered that I've lost all of this stuff? Okay, there is another way to it from there. I wonder if I can reach it with some other means. I'll teleport into it. Okay. Not going according to plan. Not going according to plan. Let's get some more netherrack. I knew it wasn't going to work. I practiced, and I didn't get it right. Okay, can I break this with this pick? No, I can't break it with a pick. Can I angle that into there and then break it here? Nope, I can't. Okay. Can I get underneath it this way? Is there any way to get to it there? Nope, that's solid blocks there, isn't it? It's all pretty solid. Okay. Oh my days. Why do I do this? I should have left it to somebody else. Okay, let's try. Let's try and get up the right place first. Okay, so I might be able to ender pearl into the grave and then do it. Okay, so one. I'm up. I'm up. Yes, but my grave is down there. I'm up on the top, but my stuff is down below me. Oh my days. Okay, so getting my stuff is the thing, and once I'm up here, I'm good. So I can do it second time, but I can't do it the first time. I'm now stuck on the roof of the Nether, and I will have to kill myself in order to get back. Okay, I will do it. I will do it. Okay, we made it. 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 I had to kill myself with ender pearls. I just threw some ender pearls around a bit. Ended up dying to be able to get back down to my bed to start again. Oh man, what a relief. But to save that possibly happening again, I made an ender chest and thought I'd bring it over here and do this. So let's just pop an ender chest down there, and now I've got all my stuff. Whew, I got it back. I got it back. I got it back. I had to use the magnetic nether pick in order to I had to go through all sorts of messing about. I managed to get up into an area where I couldn't get back out of because I'd ender pearled into it, to be able to break my gravestone, and then all the stuff just stayed there. It didn't come into my inventory. It just stayed there, just out of reach, just out of reach. So I had to go back quickly, get a magnetic pick, and then use netherrack and the trick to get to there again. Use the magnetic on the pick to attract everything from my grave to me before it despawned. But fortunately, as you can see, I got everything back. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, so now, now let's fix this up quickly. Okay, so breaking bedrock. This is the bit of bedrock that I want to break first up. Okay, so I'm going to put the piston over it, and I missed a bit. A piston over it, with the egg on top of the piston extended. That's what I want to achieve. And I didn't achieve. I missed a bit. Right, do I have the ingredients in my bag? Please tell me I've got a bit of wood in my bag. Yes, I've got a bit of wood in my bag. Let's do this then. Okay, so it's all fine. I've still got it. It's just been such a like an adrenaline rush to try and figure it out, right? Okay, so let's get rid of this a minute. Right, I'm going to torch power this piston, okay? This piston is then there ready to glitch the egg, okay? So when this falls, the egg will go down there, okay? And now when it goes back, it'll pop, yes? That's what the egg does. But I want to trick it into falling into the bedrock. And it's the glitch currently to break bedrock that does that. But you do have to have this in an unloaded chunk, a lazy chunk, which is the chunks just outside of render distance. So on a server, we've got an 8 chunks away. So what I've got to do now is work out 8 chunks away from this in order to make this chunk unload. So we're going to go with... That's why I've got so much redstone and repeaters. I'm going to power this block for a second just to turn off the torch so that that falls in the unloaded chunk. And then when I come back to the chunk, load it up, that piece of bedrock should be missing, replaced by the egg. That's the plan, okay? So we're going to go all the way back over here, and at each chunk, I'm going to lay a repeater, because that's the amount of redstone signal you get, 16 blocks worth, and then another repeater. That's two chunks. Okay, that's the first 1 chunk, and I'm going to have to do this 8 chunks worth in order to make it work, which is why I brought 10 repeaters, just to make sure of it, right? And then we're going to use a lever to turn it off and on, and then go back and check it again. And I didn't bring enough redstone. Oh, woe is me. Did I bring redstone in here? No. Dang it! Okay. So, the egg's there right over the spot that we picked that it's going to go through. It's extended the piston, and I've gone 10 repeaters back, which means that will slowly but surely disappear chunk by chunk by chunk. On the servers, it's normally around about 7 or 8 chunks in render distance. In single player, I was doing it with a 2 chunk render distance because you can change it. So I was testing it with 2 chunks, which is why I didn't need that much redstone. But I actually do need quite a lot of redstone, and I want to make sure that that just disappears any second now, please. Any second. It should go into the lazy chunks any second now. And then at the end of this redstone, I've got a lever. If I switch the lever off, that should make the piston pull back. And then back again. And go and see. Let's go and check. Hopefully that worked. Turning the piston off means that it falls down, and then when I come back, it should be sitting there waiting for me to pick it back up again. But it should have gone through the bedrock. And if that doesn't work, then I don't know what does. Because that is what I have researched on the interwebs. And if the interwebs are lying to me, then what can I do about it? Oh look, there's a hole in the bedrock. Oh look, there's a hole in the bedrock. Oh wow. And there's an egg. Right down here, there's the egg. So now I can crack the egg open. Well, I can bring the egg there, but that means that we've got a hole in the bedrock. Success, finally, success. That means now that I don't need to keep jumping through and risking my life with ender pearls to get up there. Now we've got a break in the bedrock. And with a break in the bedrock, that means that I can do that a few more times to make a large area in the bedrock, and we can climb up through ladders and the like. And that, my dear friends, is today's episode. I did die about 4 or 5 times. I did make a mess of it. I did forget things. But I got there eventually. And that's the important part, yes? Thank you very much for watching another episode of my derpiness. I hope you learned something. I hope it makes sense to you and that we can make the most of this technology in setting up the Nether hub. I've got a few more things that I need to do around the place. I will get on with that over the weekend. I hope you'll join me on Monday for another episode of Quantus. Until then, don't forget to check out the links in the description at all of the other folks who are playing on the server making videos for your perusal. Have a good weekend. I will see you next week. Goodbye.